Yo, what's good, Banana Beam? I'm gonna be parked in like 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm just driving home right now. Or driving to a parking lot, stream for a bit, then drive home. How's your day going, Banana Beam? Looks like summer. Yeah, it was a hot day today. Beautiful day today. Yeah, 80 some degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, warm day. How you doing, Banana Bean? Gotta focus on the road. Can't pay attention to the stream too much. How you doing? I can't read that. Let's see. Hanadi Alashi. Shal. How you doing, Shal? Hotel California. Can I whistle that? I don't think I can whistle that. I'm not that talented. Shal. Hold up. We got 6 people in here. Damn. It's getting more. It's getting more and more live streamers. I mean, viewers. Hotel California. How did that go? I know the song. 4. We got 4 people on here. Nine people. Woo! Uh-oh. Car right there. Where you going, Mary Christine? Christine? What are you talking about, Shell? Christine. I don't know any Christines. You know any Christine, Shell? Eight people watching me stream on a Saturday night. Driving to the parking lot on a Saturday night. Christian Phillip. How you doing, Christian? Hold up. I'm about to park real soon, and I'll read all your comments. Hey, we're losing people here. Hold up. Losing people. We got 5 people on here. All right, let's park and chill. All right, Christian Phillip, how you doing? Brad Martin. Deep breathing is key in life. Most people don't know how to breathe. I agree with that. That's why breath work is important. And I was watching a long time ago about how many people are mouth breathers and how we should always be breathing through the nose. Sometimes my nose is clogged up and I can't breathe through the nose, but that's true. A lot of people don't know. I completely agree with that. Change glory. Brad Martin, I don't know what you're talking about. Whew, it's chilly in here. Let's turn off the AC. 3 people. Shout out to the 3 people on this stream. But I definitely agree with that. Deep breathing is key in life. And many people don't know how to breathe. 1000%. The truth. Hmm. 3 people. Huh. Probably stream for like, who knows? Who knows how long I'll stream for. Ah, what's everyone up to? What can I do? Can I start a poll? What is the... No, that's not it. Kyle, how you doing, Kyle? I gotta ask a question. What is the purpose of life? Let's see what everybody answers. All right, go for it. What is the purpose of life? Why can't I? Nope, not there. Here, right here. Yo, my boy Utopian. Where do I live? I live on Earth. I live on planet Earth. I'm in the Philippines. Nice to be happy. Do you think happiness is a permanent state, though? Because I always say happiness comes and goes, but like a peace of mind is more like permanent. But maybe it's just words and semantics. But I don't know. I don't know if you can be happy 24/7. Maybe you can have like a peace of mind 24/7, despite all the ups and downs, to fulfill your purpose. I like that. I like that one. To fulfill your purpose / interest. Jobs. Hey man, do you consider yourself happy? What do you hope for in life? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Honestly, the whole where do you see yourself in 10 years question, like, things change. Things are constantly changing and evolving, and you can have a whole plan for your life, and things in life could just like completely like change those plans. So my plan is more like, I've got vague goals and plans because I know that things are constantly changing and evolving, and interests change and likes change, dislikes. So my overall goal is to just keep learning, keep evolving, keep living a life that I'm proud of, and like learning, constantly growing, constantly just trying to learn new skills, evolve. And I don't know if the whole purpose of life is to be happy, because I think happiness is like any emotion. It's fleeting. My name is Tom, and that's where do I see myself in 10 years? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. As long as I'm staying disciplined, I feel like the future will take care of itself. My name is Tom. To fulfill your purpose / interest. I like that. I see happiness more as byproduct, not a goal. I like that. I think it's like when I'm doing what I know I should do and like being that person, then I feel like happy, or like I feel like a peace of mind inside. when I'm following what I know I should do. Like when I'm doing my habits, when I'm learning new stuff, when I'm staying away from stuff that like brings me back in life, and that's what makes me happy. When I'm trying to challenge myself, when I'm doing things that I don't know if I can finish or not. That's the thing that brings me a peace of mind, you could say. Because I don't know, it's not necessarily happiness, because the stuff I do, 90% of the time I don't want to do it. So I don't know. But yeah, byproduct, I agree with that. Happiness should be tied to work. That's true. I think so. Like, for me, I enjoy the challenge of pushing myself, pushing my mind, growing, learning, growing physically, mentally, spiritually, all that stuff. And if I'm on that path, then I'm happy. Even if I'm doing stuff I know I don't want to do, but I should do, then you can say I'm happy. But when I'm choosing the easy way, Michael Mitch, yes, need to be adaptive to changes is the key. That's true, because change is the only constant in life, right? It's through our awareness. Like, the thing is, we got to be aware of that change and to live a conscious and aware lifestyle. That's the key. A present, conscious, aware lifestyle. Because otherwise, the mind's always going to like take us back to like unconscious acts, unconscious habits. And that's where things can get a little dicey. Enjoying the current moment is also, I agree. Present moment is all we got. Today is all we've got. We can have all these goals for the future and everything, but hey, today could be our last day. So, yep. 6 people and 3 likes. Four likes. I'll stream for maybe. Yeah, I could do a long stream. Why not? Although I didn't bring my water jug, so I'm getting a little thirsty. I'll stream until I'm dying from thirst. Hey, we got 5 likes in here. I started smoking crack, and it's been a year since I gave up trying to quit. This is my world now. I live for the addiction. Honestly, I can't take it anymore. Addictions are tough, because it's like we can want so bad to quit, and it's like it's ruining our lives, but it just keeps bringing us back. Addictions are hard. The only difference is that today I managed to live this life in a slightly less destructive way. I'm staying in a support home, working in the kitchen, and earning a small wage for helping out, but deep down I feel like I'm just waiting for death. Yeah, addictions are tough. I have no advice to give on addictions, because I mean, I've never had alcohol addiction, I've never smoked, I've never drank, video game addiction maybe in the past, but I overcame that. Social media addiction I had, but I don't really have social media anymore. Phone addiction, you can say I've still kind of got that. Porn addiction, lust, all that, I kind of overcame that, but it's still there. So I don't know. Is serving as a contrast, showing through my own downfall how good and happy other people's lives can be. I think, yeah, sometimes, if you want to go the spiritual route, sometimes God doesn't give us stuff that we can't handle, and the more we go through, the more and we share our experience of what we go through, the more we can like impact others, and others can see from example, like, hey, if this guy went through this and had it much worse than me, then I can get through it. So I think everything's there for a purpose, however hard or easy it is. I mean, it's not easy. There's no easy way to overcome addictions or behaviors or negativity or yeah. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Smoking crack, I can only imagine the physical dependency on that. Not only physical dependency was porn, which that's a tough one too, because it's linked to the part of the brain that always wants to like procreate. It's linked to that like biological function. So we'll see. The purpose of life, I think, is just to keep growing, right? How many people have you attacked? How many people have you attacked with that question right there? I mean, with that name right there, one day you'll realize that you didn't change anything you tried. Okay, but what's the result? If it deals huge impact on your life, mostly you can try to feed it if you care. Hey, I think trying is better than not trying. I think the worst is living in a state of hopelessness and not even trying at all. Because, hey, you never know if you can quit something unless you've tried. And I mean like really try. And if you really try, eventually you will overcome it. If I died tomorrow, honestly, I don't think I'd care. And I doubt anyone else would either. I don't know about that. I think people live such individualistic lives that there are people that care about them, and no one realizes that until the person's gone. That I don't know, that there are people in your life that you care. I lost all contact with my wife, my kids, my brother, my uncles, and my mother. It's as if I've already disappeared from the world, even though I'm still alive. I believe things can get better though. Jopsy, C-8-T, Kate, Jops Kate. Hey, but there's a purpose for everything. Like there is a purpose for life, and no matter how hopeless things might seem, things will get better. They have to. We have to have that belief that things will get better. You need to get up and get physical and go for a walk. Run. That's true. Like, just sometimes it's just about taking action. Not even having a plan. It's just taking that first step. Applying for the job, or exactly taking a walk, a run, saying no to that one piece of junk food, that crack cocaine, or that smoking, just like one thing at a time, really. Tom Picamolis. Yeah, like quitting an addiction isn't about quitting for so many days. It's just quitting today, right? One thing at a time, like day by day. And eventually it adds up. And if you relapse, hey, and you get right back on track as fast as possible. Michael Mitch, work on your focus. Exactly. Where do we place our focus also, right? Are we focused on who we want to be, or are we stuck in the past of who we don't want to be and constantly focusing on staying away from addictions and not having that like pull for vision? What am I looking at? I think it's like, I don't know. I'm saying I don't know a lot. Work on focus. Now you focus on negative thoughts. Even that hard situation, try to think positively. Even if you get to that point, what good do you have now? Exactly. Focus on the positive, because there's always something to be grateful for. Hey, just the fact that you're alive and you have another day to work on yourself, that's a positive. Every day is like a new opportunity to make different choices, think different thoughts, stay away from negative habits, thoughts, and patterns that are destroying you or causing a life of unfulfillment. Five and five. Bum, bum, bum. Man, I should have brought my water. Seven people now. Michael Mitch. Chops Kate. Change Glory and my boy Utopian. Kyle disappeared, I think. I appreciate the help, but I've been through all the phases. I gave up on myself long ago. I have no more goals or desires. I live to eat, sleep, and feed my addiction. I'm tired, defeated. I was in rehab for 2 years, and after leaving, I couldn't stay clean. That's on you, Jops, because there are plenty of people that have been in your position and have changed. Like, nobody can change but yourself. Nobody can do it for you. So if you feel in that like hopeless frame of mind, then you're gonna stay there, and that's the sad reality. Nobody can change your life but yourself. Gotta take responsibility for that. And if you're happy with being where you're at, then hey, who am I to say you gotta overcome things? 3 weeks is good, now aim for 4 weeks. That's true. That's true. Sometimes it's just progress. It's like, and celebrating the wins too. Like if you've gone 3 weeks and relapsed and you go 4 weeks, hey, celebrate the 4 weeks or celebrate the 2 days. Every day that you're off that habit or addiction is a day to be celebrated. Every hour that you're not doing it is a time to be celebrated. I think we don't celebrate the wins, and we're too focused on our addictions. That's the problem. Yo, my boy Kevo in the building. Looking swole. Man, I'm still slacking, Kevo. Still slacking. What did I do today? Nope, I did not run. I didn't even do my push-ups and pull-ups. Change is always possible. Doesn't mean it's easy or you'll get it right the first time. Whenever there's a will, there's a way. That's true. Onwards and upwards, like you keep saying. That's what it takes every single day. Just got back in the country. Where have you been, Kevo? Been on vacation. Now it's time to get back on the grind. The grind that never stops. Sometimes we need a break from the grind, but hey, we always got to get back. Grind for me is just like growth. Always trying to like improve. People have a bad connotation with self-improvement, and I don't know, people think they're like spinning their wheels with self-improvement, but for me, self-improvement just means growth. Just means trying to like figure yourself out, trying to grow and challenge yourself and just be better. Because if you're not trying to be better, then I think our default is always coasting or numbing ourselves or picking the easy way or the pleasures of this existence. So, I don't know. I always like the self-improvement people and people that just want more out of life. Because there is more out of life than just existing. Just living and doing a job and staying comfortable, right? You can have a job, you can have a family, you can live an okay life, you can be happy, you can retire and die. Which there's nothing wrong with that. But then there are people that just want more out of life. I don't know, just feel like, have just like a deeper sense of calling, and some people do something about it, others are dreamers, like they just keep talking about it, and I don't want to be that guy that just keeps talking about it. and dreaming. I want to like actualize those dreams and put in the work, right? Oh. Bam. How you doing, Omni-Man? Hey, Omni-Man. Let's go. What's good, Mez? Is it Mez? Shout out to 9 people. We're almost at the double digits. Mez, Omni-Man, Only Kevo, Utopian. It's only 4 people out of 7. Lila, Josiah, Gianna, Narayara, Marcelina, Jones. Where am I? It's pitch black. It's pitch black. Not pitch black yet. It's getting there. It's getting dark, but it's not there yet. Lila. To live. It's pitch black to live. I don't get it. The weather today was pretty warm. I wish I knew the conversions, but it was 80, in the mid 80s today. So yeah, it was pretty hot. Except I wasn't out all day. I was helping someone move someone. Yeah. So basically, the person, the mother with the son with autism, who I said I was gonna be with until they found a place for him, like a residency kind of place. They moved today. He moved in today, and the mother was just going through a lot. So I don't know. She was like tearing up she was crying on the way there. She was crying on the way back. And it's tough. It's tough when your whole identity is that kid and you don't even know who you are without that kid. So it's like, yeah, she's like, even though you're not working here anymore, just like stop by and text me. And hey, people are going through a lot, which is why I think my last video was like everybody struggles with something. Everybody's going through something. So all you can do is like be there for them, listen. So yeah, that's basically. The weather's pretty good over here though. I wasn't able to experience the heat today. It's gonna suck. Next weekend is gonna suck because I'm like not in running shape. So we will see how the run / race goes. But I'm definitely not prepared for 24 hours around a flattish trail. We will see how many miles I get. How's the weather over there, Utopian? Isn't it winter time? I don't think it's winter time over there. So I know like 3 people in Australia, 4 people if you count Joel. He's back. Shout out to the Joel. He's black vlogging. But I know you, Joel, Woken Warrior / Ricky, and my mentor, trading mentor, who also lives in Australia. I'm HIV positive. I contracted the virus through intravenous drug use and out of fear and shame. I never told my wife. She only found out when our child tested positive after contracting it during pregnancy. Since then, I've carried it over winters, June / August. Okay, so it's getting to be June. I got it. So it's like fall over there. Okay. I feel like I've caused so much pain to the people I love at times. I struggle to find a reason to keep going. It's a constant pain. silent torture I live with every single day. That's tough. I don't know what to say to that. Well, if you ever need someone to speak to, whether it's on my live or comments, just like, you can vent anything you want. Jop. How do you pronounce that? Is it Jop? Kate? So my summer is your winter. And my winter is your summer. I got it. It's interesting how I know some people from Australia, like you, my trading mentor, Ricky, and Joel, I guess. Tom Pekamolis. That's right, I forgot. Your name's Tom Pekamolis. I'm not the best with remembering names, Tom. But yeah, we're always here for you, Tom. Brother Tom. Even though I'm probably not the best live streamer with much emotion, pretty stoic. I don't get too high or too low, really. Just kind of like even kill. I'm like the emotionless YouTuber. Nine people. That's a lot of people. That's almost double digits. Almost double digits. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Time to eat something. Over winter, I'm planning to do an outback road trip. First time exploring Australia's desert regions. That'll be fun to watch, and definitely document every single thing you do. Huh? Outback road trip. Man, I'd like to just travel in my life. That's the goal. To become rich enough to travel and make experiences. And definitely visit Australia. Wanted to do it since earlier in this year, but way too hot in the summer. That makes sense. Yeah, Australia's summers can get pretty hot. I remember when you were working outside and whew, you almost had like a heat stroke, I think. That's intense. I'm yawning way too much. Yeah, we had a few days get over 43 degrees Celsius. Whew, that's intense. So is Australia humid heat or like dry heat? Because I know in the US, we've got humid heat. And in the like West Coast, it's like dry heat. And humid heat feels a lot hotter than dry heat. Or West was even hotter? Damn. It's the humidity that kills. Dry heat is kind of bearable. Humid heat is, damn. Depends where you are. Australia's almost same size as continental US, so we have lots of climates. Okay. Didn't you say you didn't experience snow? Or have you experienced snow? I don't know. Because it doesn't really snow where you are. Along coast and especially up north in tropics is very humid. Interior desert regions is dry heat. Okay. Yeah, Australia is pretty big. Ghost 420. How you doing, Ghost? It's getting darker. It's getting darker. Time for me to end the stream in a bit. Alright, let's see. Gotta keep this charger. Bro, who's that guy with you in the photo? He looks insanely jacked. Hey, that guy is the famous David Goggins. Look him up. The guy that's overcome a lot in his mind and in his life, and just learned to control his mind and go towards things that he was fearful of and scared of, and that's how he became the man he is. Like, if he didn't want to do something, then he tried to do it. Like, if he didn't want to run when it was like in the worst conditions possible, like rain and snow, he had to do it. If he didn't want to wake up early, he had to do it. If he didn't want to study, I think he talked a lot on like studying. He would study for hours. He would like rewrite the entire manual of this like Navy SEAL like dive manual, page by page, trying to like memorize and learn stuff. David Goggins. So yeah, that's how he said he developed that mindset. Equate him. They think he's just this like guy that cusses and runs and like pushes. He said that started on the kitchen table studying and trying to like day 3. Hey, that's better than day 0, JV. Alvarez. Day 3. Six people. It's dark already. It's getting dark already. I could turn the light on. We do get snow. Oh, I didn't read that. We do get snow. I went down to snowy mountains last year, even up where I live in QLD, Queensland. We get light snow every few years. Okay. Prince Nico. I haven't heard from you in a while. Prince Nico. Aphid stay 2 here, but went on a nice streak of 28 days steamer retention earlier. Had lots of benefits, especially fixed my depression. Hey, that's... So I remember in the beginning when I started vlogging, I couldn't even pass a week. It'd just be like 2 days relapse, 2 days relapse. And I'd make these relapse videos, and it's not easy making relapse videos. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking QLD was Queensland. Or is that what I said? I don't know what I said. Purpose of life is to live accordance with nature and having as many experiences. I like that. I like that answer. Going with the flow, being in nature, being in like a state of not rigidity and flow, and like going with the flow of whatever life throws at you. Like if it throws a block, just go around the block, and like to not be so rigid, kind of. I guess that's a good answer, Raul. I like that answer. "28 days is a good... I think any day above day 1 is a good streak. Any day you're not giving into those. Almost 1 year. Whew. Yeah. I mean, how many wet dreams have I had this streak? Like 7, 6? I don't know. Under 10, I think. But yeah, no purposeful relapses. And I don't count wet dreams, but it's insane. Like, just, it's not easy, Nico. It hasn't been easy. Hasn't been easy one bit. I felt like relapsing every day. Still, I feel like relapsing. So, whether that's through sex or PMO. So, but we push on. We keep going. When you're sugar great. I don't know how I got this close. There's been so many close calls. Like, so many times I could have easily given it. Yeah. Still amazed how I'm on this day. Hasn't been easy. This journey actually could have been a lot easier. With like, I don't know, just being more consistent with my positive habits. It could have been easier with like more meditation. It could have been easier with just like doing what I know needs to get done. I think I've made this journey a lot harder than it should be. So yeah, I've made this journey a lot harder than it should be. This journey isn't perfect because like I could have, I don't know, I should have just been better with my habits. My best was 172 days. That's still amazing, Nico. 160 is amazing. Currently on day 3. If I know if I relapse, whether it's through sex or PMO, it's gonna take me a while to get back. Like I'm sure, like binge, and I don't know, it's gonna take a while before I start another good streak. So that's what's keeping me going, actually, is like this long streak. As much as people say don't count the days, it helps. It's like one roadblock for me relapsing. But 172 and 160 is, I mean, before this, what was it? I think before this was 160 Yeah, 160. So technically, including this, what's 160 plus 320, 324, 325? So I'm like well over a year with like 2 hookups. And of course, the wet dreams. But Fitz, do you believe in that prostate cancer stuff? Nah. I will never believe in that stuff. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I think like, I don't know. I'm a very big skeptic when it comes to like experts or doctors or, I don't know, like educational people. Because like monks, right? They're celibate for life. And look at them. Do you think they're getting prostate cancer left and right? I don't think so. There's a lot people say, whether it's about vaccinations, prostate cancer, NoFap. There's just so much noise out in the world. And we just have to make our choices, like choose what we choose to believe in and let go of what we don't. Whether that's right or wrong, time will tell. I don't believe in any of the prostate cancer stuff. Most of these studies were not able to directly establish causation between ejaculation frequency and prostate cancer. It's a thing that's become like everybody hears it, right? If you don't release, you get prostate cancer. If you don't eat protein, you get, there's like, I don't know, if you hear it a lot in mainstream society, stay away from it, or like take it with a grain of salt. The key is to not, what is it? There's a good quote by Warren Buffett. Be fearful. It's like with the stock market or any market. Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So when others are like greedy and like everybody's saying it's time to buy this, it's time to be that, buy that, you gotta be wary of the market. That's usually when it crashes down. And when it's like crashing down and people are thinking like this is gonna hit the bottom and like recession, all that stuff, that's the time to like buy. And little bit by little bit, and like dollar cost average, and those are the best times. Those are usually the bottoms when people are the most fearful. That's when it usually skyrockets up. This is worth a watch. Can I watch it from here? Can I watch the link? You gotta comment that on one of my videos, because I don't think, yeah, links don't work on live streams. But yeah, link that either in the Discord or comment, and I'll definitely watch it. But I'm never gonna follow along with mainstream society. Whether they're right or wrong, I don't care. I'm gonna always pick the path less traveled and the path less followed. I'll come and share it on the Discord. Okay. Yeah, desktop. I'm not on my desktop, so The Matrix. Exactly. The Matrix is I love The Matrix, the movie, because it's like so many of us have just fallen into that Matrix. I gotta watch The Matrix again. That was a good movie. Hey, Prince Nico, he's been with me a long time. Deserves mod status right there. Only trustworthy people get the mod status. So yeah, next weekend, 24-hour race. We'll see how that goes. Next week, I'm gonna start my, fingers crossed, 12-hour studying days. And like some running, just like, I can't do much because I don't want to like exhaust. I already like ruined the training for it. We'll see how it goes. I'm not in the best shape, but I'll do a few miles here and there next week. Getting back into the breath practice. I did some yesterday. I'll do some tonight, I think. What else? Yeah, reading, studying. Get back on the reading and studying. And we'll see how many hour days I can put in next week of that. Whoops. All right, 9 more minutes, then I'll end the stream. Let's see, what day's tomorrow? Sunday. I could stream tomorrow, I think. Maybe. Maybe. How does your ideal day look like? Wake up early. Get my miles done, my push-ups and pull-ups. Like, knock that all out early. Do a breath work. Start the day. And just, let's see. Spend a few hours reading, a few hours looking at like classes and like online materials, a few hours like looking at charts, a few hours reading educational books, eating throughout the day every 2-3 hours. I don't know, just the day should always have like a physical win, a mental win, some sort of spiritual win, and like some sort of challenging thing that's like tough. But yeah, the ideal day is just grinding really, and not wasting it. Not wasting it on my phone, not wasting it scrolling, looking at stuff that's not anything that I can learn from or check out on. I mean, maybe like 5 minutes max or 10 minutes max of like checkout time, checkout of like life. Other than that, I just want to be, if I'm going to waste time, I'd like to just waste time just meditating. That's not even wasted time, but like, if I have time to waste, I want to spend that time just sitting with my eyes closed, just being, and seeing what thoughts pop up, seeing what thoughts don't pop up, the breath, where that goes, the consciousness, where my thoughts go, that would be the time to just be, if I had time to waste. I don't know. Who knows? I'm with my family. A few hours. Reading, like a mental win. Physical, of course, like strength training, cardio, meditation. That's important. I don't know. What about you, Ro? Biswas? Yeah, I gotta head to work. I mean, head home. What am I saying? Head home. Let's see, 81%. All right, time to head home. Good long stream. It was like an hour stream. Time to head back home. All right, everybody, thanks for joining. Probably gonna end the stream. But yeah, thanks for joining, commenting, liking, keeping the live stream active. Jack Sparrow, come on, Jack, get a life. It's pretty sad. People's lives are pretty sad. Get a life, Jack. Honestly. Tokyo Drift. Ha. No. About to end the stream in like a minute less, maybe. Basically home. Tokyo Drift. All right.